feel like most of stream today is going to be supports now.
Yeah.
Oh, Shamir, let's go.
Ooh.
Thanks for your help out there. Battles tend to go smoother with you around.
What battle? Are you talking about a battle from 5 years ago? The same to you.
I think you did most of the heavy lifting. It may be unwise to think this way on the battlefield, but I feel I can trust your commands without question.
Why is that?
Not sure. I might have an idea, but never mind. I've also noticed that you've been putting me in more precarious situations lately. Almost like you know I won't question your orders.
I know I can rely on you.
Huh. I'm glad you trust me to get the job done, but still, I knew you were doing it on purpose. You're in a very important position now that you're leading the charge against the Empire. Funny to think you used to just teach at the Officers' Academy. Your old students still call you Professor. That's no title for the commander of an army.
There's no harm in it.
Relax, I was just having fun. You sure are an interesting one. My people lost the war, and I was left to wander Fódlan alone, but I guess meeting you was my prize. You look confused. Did you not know any of this? I was living in my homeland of Dagda, up until the Imperial Army destroyed it 10 years ago. But being a mercenary, I have no real allegiance. That's why I'm working here now. Don't worry, though. I don't plan to turn on you.
Alright, good to know, thanks. Was worried for a second there that you were, planning to shoot me in the back of the face.
I mean, she could have been.
She could have been. Gotta go talk to Ignatz and Marianne and do other stuff. We should go look at, any renown we can do.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, Marianne.
God, even with the church in shambles, we can still pray. The goddess will surely hear our prayers. But still, I hope the church can return to its former beauty someday.
You teach me in healing. What is this? A cornerstone fragment. Yeah, okay. I have to go give this to someone. I think Hilda asked for this, didn't she?
Need something.
I don't remember.
We have 1,000 points exactly.
Well, either save it, get Brawling, or get Divine Pulse.
Brawling.
All of these things are very needed.
I'm just gonna hold it for now. Thank you. Where's Ignatz at? Was he out here? I have a, whatchamacallit to do out here. There he is. This feather, man.
It's been fixed up quite a bit, but its battle scars aren't so easily erased. To think that a glorious cathedral with 1,000-year history would end up like this. I'll rebuild this place someday. This cathedral is the symbol of Fódlan. Maybe I should paint a picture of the beautiful cathedral of old. Well, I still remember what it looked like.
Oh, what a shock he teaches you in bow. I never would have predicted. Who is this?
Professor.
Felix!
Finally, I notched a win against you.
You crushed me.
Oh, please. I scraped by. When we spar, I feel like I'm revisiting my past.
Why is that?
It's like training with my brother. He always won. Always. And died before I could win a single bout. From the first time I held a sword, all I wanted was to surpass him. And that's what drove me to become so strong. Perhaps it's absurd to say such a thing, but I've spent all these years training for a duel with a corpse.
Sounds like you found an answer to my question. Psst, Slyro, what question, what question did I ask?
I'm pretty sure it was something like, why do you want to become strong? Or like, once you become strong, then what? Basically, like, what's the point?
That sounds familiar, thank you.
Yes, I suppose I did. I can never again spar with my brother. Not unless he climbs out of his grave.
We are in the war arc, so the reanimation should kick in any second now.
Still, I continue my endless pursuit of strength. Maybe because I have a new opponent to measure myself against.
I was taking a drink of Gatorade, I didn't expect the dialogue option, which isn't even really an option, it's just a piece of dialogue that I have to press A on.
Yeah.
You, obviously.
I love the look on Felix's face right now. He's like, are you seriously this stupid?
I beat you this time, but when we next cross swords, who knows what might happen. It was a close match, not a crushing victory. I know that I can do better. I will surpass you in strength, and then I'll become stronger still.
And then?
And then, when this war is over, I won't have as many chances to swing my sword. I can hardly imagine that. Anyway, thank you for helping me find an answer to the question you asked all those years ago.
I also really love Felix.
Yeah, Felix is great.
A lot of good characters in this game.
There are.
And then there's Raphael.
True. At least we can agree on that.
Oh no, this person asked me to, bring them a rock or something. Right.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Here you go, random
good.
guy with
Thanks.
weird hair. Actually, your hair is the most normal hair I've seen all day. Professor, that's me. Well, let's, whoever could have predicted that Raphael would be in the dining hall? Where is it?
Oh, wait, is he outside?
These people really just walk around in daylight like this, huh? They just, this is their normal attire.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, I think that might be like the grappler?
I'm pretty sure
Like-
it's the highest level punchy boy because I
Yeah,
remember
yeah.
I remember Caspar wearing it. Yo, Linhart! Linhart, you look amazing. I love the change of hair. The like
Yeah.
ponytail thing you had going on before was not bad, but a little weird.
Yeah.
Ah, yes. Professor, what brings you out so late?
I could ask you the same. I'm pretty sure that this exact line of dialogue comes up in like 47 different support ranks with Byleth.
Yeah.
I've been worrying about something. I asked you once to help me achieve my goal of being a person who can simply nap all day.
Yeah, you did ask me that, and now we're at war, so we see how that went.
Then I thought, if the world becomes a peaceful place, all my crest research might be for naught.
Why is that?
Well, I don't see how crests have much use in times of peace. Certainly there are crests that make you stronger and could be used in engineering. And I suppose crests that increase magical abilities might help doctors heal injuries. Still, the possibilities seem limited. It's as if crests were designed to be used only in times of war.
So began the secret fifth route, where you help Linhart plunge the whole world into an endless war.
Dude, that'd be... Wait, no, not endless. Wait, that's not where I thought you were finishing that sentence.
Where did you think my sentence was gonna end?
Like, just, like, on a quest to, get rid of all the crests in the world.
No, he researches crests. Why would Linhart do that?
He doesn't have to research them if they don't exist. Then he can nap.
Slyro basically just said the equivalent of, you don't have to play video games if you just destroy all video games in the world. Just take away something you like so that you don't have to think about liking it anymore.
Listen, my very sound logic that I thought really long and hard about is flawless.
Their power meant to bring about death and destruction.
Maybe you're right.
I cannot prove what I say is true, but suppose for a moment that it is. The longer this war goes on, the more useful my crest research becomes. But if the war were to end today, we would go on living, perhaps not using the power of our crests at all. It is truly my dream to be a crest scholar, but I also dream of all the wonderful naps peace would bring. Saying it all out loud, it feels a rather stupid thing to worry over. Knowledge or peace? Sleep or war?
It's not stupid. I see where you're coming from. It's a rough thing.
Thank you, Professor. I appreciate the sentiment. Although if I stop researching crests, I'll have one less excuse to spend time with you. Professor, don't make faces like that. People like you, who listen to my blathering and then nod and smile as though what I say matters, people like you are very precious to me.
Hey! Rank A.
Nice.
Not bad, not bad, not bad. Alright. I think we've seen everyone. Well, we didn't talk to Linhardt and Lysithea. Let's talk to them real fast. And then I think we had like one or maybe two more Byleth supports. One more Byleth support.
Yeah.
Professor? The promise was made 5 years ago, but I must say I'm rather impressed by how many of us managed to make it.
Linhardt, I don't know how to tell this to you, but you were not there for that promise.
Personally, I only showed up because I hope to see you again, Professor. I've been with my family in the Empire until recently. I admit to feeling a little guilty betraying Her Majesty, but only a little. Now that we're all together again, I suppose the fighting will begin soon.
Yeah, probably. Yo, Lysithea, what's up?
I've grown weary and impatient. These past 5 years, my hands have been bound.
These past 5 years, your hair has not grown a single inch.
But now, I can finally take action with a clear goal. I'm grateful to you and to everyone.
They really made Lysithea's hairstyle, said, it's perfect, the only difference we can do is like adding hair ornaments. But then in the same breath, they made Mercedes' hairstyle and thought, chop it all off.
Yeah.
And that goal is?
Down with the Empire. Surely peace will soon follow if the Empire is overthrown. Then my parents can finally find peace themselves.
What if we join the Empire instead? Yeah, Lysithea does teach authority, you're right. It's a good thing that her authority is like rank A for some asinine reason.
Yeah.
Alright, so she's someone we can talk to try and get authority up. Hopefully Claude teaches it as well, because he's the only other person who's higher than Byleth, I think.
Yeah, he might?
I think Byleth is at 5. Speaking of, where the heck is Claude?
Maybe...
Oh, there he is. He's in the reception
there.
hall.
Oh. Yeah, it's an easy place to skip over.
Professor!
Hey there, my friend. It's funny how the monastery was once in ruins, but now it's downright bustling. Thanks to a little promise 5 years ago, our buddies have all gathered, and even the knights have returned. It's like we were all just waiting for you to awaken. And now, we're all going to band together against the Imperial Army. You should go and talk to everyone if you can. There may be some who are still on the fence.
I've talked to most everyone. He does teach. Okay, we got 2 authority teachers. Very good. I think the only one left I want to talk to is Shamir, really.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that should cover everyone then.
I'm more of a mercenary than a knight these days. I work to get paid. I never was too attached to Fódlan. I was considering leaving soon, but I might change my mind if you're around.
Nice. Bow and lance makes sense. Bum, 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 bum. And then... let's see what this support is.
Professor!
Oh, it's Ingrid. Let's go.
Apologies for bothering you so late. I just really wanted to speak with you.
I'm happy to listen.
Thank you. You see, I've been feeling conflicted about my future. It may seem petty to worry about such things in the middle of a war like this.
I don't think it's petty. Future's important.
This isn't something I open up about with many people. Feeling such a sense of inner turmoil while a war rages on, and others are fighting with all they have, well, it feels a little selfish. The truth is, I've wanted to be a knight ever since I was a small child. Not just any knight, like one you might find serving within the castle guard, but a true knight, one serving a master. However, my father has always had different plans for me. He wants me to marry, for the benefit of the Galatea family.
You don't have to do what you don't want to do.
Defying my father feels wrong. I've seen how he's struggled over the years. His burden has always been far greater than any I've had to bear myself. While he fed me extravagant meals, he subsisted on meager portions and watered-down soups. He never once complained, even though he must have been starving. Knowing his sacrifices, I've never been able to tell him of my dream of becoming a knight. Although ultimately, I find myself betraying his wishes. Now that I've parted ways with my father, there is nothing to stop me from pursuing my dream. But even if I do become a knight, I feel an unease deep within me. I fear I will never escape this guilt I carry, that I have shunned my duty as a noble.
Could she not just do both?
I don't see why not.
Yeah, I don't see why not either.
To follow both my dream and my duty? I had never considered that as an option. Perhaps there is a way. Even with the academy days long behind us, you're still a professor through and through.
You really mean to tell me over the past, 20 years of your life, you never once thought, why not both?
Yeah. Not very smart.
Always listening to others' troubles and offering up your wisdom.
Yep. Wisdom.
I really am grateful for all that you do for us, Professor. I hope you'll always be here as a guide to everyone. I know I myself would appreciate that deeply.
That is neat. I like Ingrid.
Yeah, she's cool.
She cool. Alright, let's look at this. Oh my goodness.
Where to start?
Oh. So we're ready to do A rank with Hilda and Lysithea, but it's just we have to go further than story. Oh, that was an S rank with Marianne. That makes sense. And
Wait,
with Linhardt
what?
and Dorothea and Ingrid.
What?
I guess those
I
were
thought
S
S-
ranks?
That doesn't make sense. I thought S ranks were all that was the end conversation thing when you propose or whatever.
Well, you have to choose who to propose to with the ring at the whatever chapter it is, right?
Yeah, and I thought that was that was what unlocked the S rank conversation. It was specifically locked for one person.
Oh, it does say to deepen the bond further. Never mind. This it didn't look
Oh.
as faded out as these other A's, so I thought that the
Yeah.
last one was just blue.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's why I was so confused. I was like, no, the S conversation is the one that you get at the end.
Alright, yeah, that's my B. Holy cow, there's just so much. Who on earth
There's
is
a lot.
Seteth? Why is Seteth having a conversation with Hilda?
I don't know. We probably put them together.
Oh, dude,
Battle or
we've
something.
got the first A rank with Felix and Dorothea, and the
Oh,
A rank
boy.
with Felix and Lysithea.
Let's go.
Oh man, I'm taking a minute to look here. Marianne has one with Linhardt and okay, yeah, Leonie.
Alright, take 30 seconds to look, because I really need to use that.
Okay. Oh my word, chat, there's just so much! Who does Claude have to talk with? Leonie, A rank? Yeah, okay. I want to see Claude's A ranks with Shamir and Ingrid. They can easily adjutant to each other now because they're both on birds, Claude and Ingrid. Bum 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 bum. All right, I think we're gonna do this C rank with Seteth and Hilda first, if they even let me do a C rank post time skip. I know it's possible that you can miss the chance to do some ranks because when I was playing Crimson Flower and I recruited Lysithea after the time skip, it was oh, you can't do the C rank with Lysithea because you missed your chance. Although I don't know if those only apply to Byleth or not. We got a lot to look at with Hilda. Holy cow.
Alright, so where are we starting?
Seteth and Hilda.
Ooh, cool.